low here. Displacement above the swing high. S&T divergence with the Nasdaq, so Nasdaq made a lower low here. Okay, retrace back down at the inefficiency with the mitigation block. What's the purpose of mitigation blocks? Those who are on the wrong side, it trades back down to that price point to allow those who are on the wrong side to mitigate their orders and cut losses, right? So we use this all the way from a monthly down to the 1 minute. Okay, price is universal. Anyway, stop loss was down here. I was considering closing the trade, but I didn't because remember, 79% retracements are allowed. Okay. So, taking our fib, we saw us close above the 79% retracement level and created a swing low, so that was permissible. We got our displacement again, and a little bit more deeper retracement than we wanted once again, but ultimately got that next displacement leg higher. And if we take our fib of the range that we created, we'll see that these highs are right around equilibrium, and we were to see us dip up into a premium what? Buy side. One of those arrays. So, whoops. But yeah, this is just, typically most of my trades you guys see it deliver a lot faster and actually deliver in the first place, but this is classically deemed as our high resistance liquidity run. See how close it got to it? It just slams off. So got up here, slammed off, got up here again, slammed off, got up here again. Nope. It's like the money on the fishing pool type scenario. Yeah, still two queen of highs. I mean, obviously it could trade off now and come back for later, but I mean, just how close it got to it. I'm still submitting to the buy side up here. There's going to be times when you're in trade and you sit through conditions like this. Okay? It happens. You just have to have the patience to hold on. Now, this is one of my favorite things to outline, so notice one thing. See how I outlined the midpoint here of this small little 1 minute imbalance? Where does the midpoint reside? Right at the high of this 1 minute order block, the very high. Now, obviously, you can be like, oh, alright, whatever. I mean, it already traded off it twice. That's just cherry picked. But no. I'm telling you, one of the most precise price points that you will find in price. Obviously, you don't have to, believe it right off the bat and be like, oh, whatever, you don't need this shit. Which you really don't. It's, it's just an extra gem added in. But one of the most precise price points you will find is whenever you have an order block, a fair value gap following it, and then you have the midpoint stacking up with the high or the opening, anywhere in that range. Control that. I wish I could just manually control all of your accounts and make you all profitable and we're all making money, but I can't do that. But anyway, I'll probably close the trade here soon. You guys saw how close it got to my take profit. It is what it is. Shit happens in trading. I'm not over here risking my entire account. I'm not. It's just so funny because, like, half of traders' problems can be solved. 80% of their problems can be solved just by lowering their leverage and, having some consistency. They place so much emphasis on one single trade because they're risking so much and trying to do everything all at once. when that's not how it's done. That's not how the best traders in the world are doing it. Monkey said paid for a year on day one. Yeah, so exactly. So, I mean, it's just mind boggling. I hate to see it because there's so many of these like newer traders and whatnot just like throwing this money at people, and all they're getting it's empty money. They're just basically just throwing it away because they're just paying for repackaged shit. Whenever these men, first of all, half of them aren't even teaching it right. Second of all, it's already on YouTube for free. It's not about the concepts, guys. You got to understand this. Okay? It's not about the concepts. It's about your psychology and your risk management and obviously knowing what you're doing. But most of the stuff you will learn within these charts is not from a YouTube video. Okay? It's from experience. And through that experience, you will learn more if you're sitting down with someone doing it live every single day that obviously, you know, went through all that shit that you, and hopefully you guys won't have to go through that because, you know, the plan is, you know, I did it for you type of scenario. Of it. Alright guys, yeah, I'll go ahead and close the trade. Okay, we didn't get that closure yet, so never mind. Just waiting for that closure below there. And we were entering that macro 1050 to 1110, and if you watch my streams, you already know what the macro does. It goes for untapped liquidity, so we'll either have a continuation or some type of initial reversal with these macros. Alright, 1 hour later, let's see. So stop loss at break even, risk removed, and we have our sell limit resting just above. Alright, there we go, guys. 1 hour later, take profit executed, and patience pays. Mic drop.